Today's Oscars update is brought to you in part by the good folks at New Knoxville Telephone and Cable Company. Check them out at www.nktelco.net. Hi, Ken Johnson here for the New Knoxville News, and with us is Randy Haberkamp, favorite son, here at the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences. And Randy is the Director of Education and Special Projects. And Randy, how does a guy from New Knoxville, Ohio make it to this beautiful office on Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills?
Well, I think I always had a lot of encouragement with the stuff that I was interested in. I used to ride my bike to St. Mary's to go see movies and always loved that. My parents used to take us to the Midway Drive-In, which isn't there anymore. And,
sure.
And I used to get involved with school plays and writing, and I've always just loved movies and media. And I moved out here to go to film school and look for work, and I worked for CBS for a long time, and now I'm working for the Academy. This is my 9th year, so wow. I know it flies.
What are some of the where we can find your fingerprint this Oscar week?
This Oscar week? Well, my fingerprint's all over the program that everybody's going to be holding in their lap. All of the data that's in there had to be gathered and edited, and obviously I had a lot of help. I hired designers who were actually from Kentucky, and so they worked with me on it, and we've been working with them. This is the 5th year now, and coming up with something new every year, and at the same time something that has the quality and tradition of the Oscars. And we print 20,000 of those and ship them all over the world, so it's a big production in itself.
Well, Randy's going to be kind enough to give us a tour through the Samuel Goldwyn Theater and through the reception lobby downstairs, where some of the guests will be for the Directors Symposiums this weekend. So follow us as we walk through the Academy.
American posters, some of them are, smaller, and some of them are larger, but every picture is represented with some original art. All of this is, well, not all of it, a lot of it is from our library collection that we have, and then we have some other poster collectors who've contributed some things too that we thought were particularly unique. So, because this theater is so deep, and because we don't want to use a silver screen that you have to use for most 3D because of the brightness of the image, when you're putting on the 3D glasses, you're actually putting on sunglasses, so it cuts down on the light.
Really?
So you have to have that much more light on the screen. So because we didn't want to have a silver screen, and because they don't build projectors with enough luminance to make this throw, it's actually 2 projectors stacked on top of each other to get enough light to do the 3D. And so they're $300,000 a piece, so needless to say. Barry's one of our projectionists here and getting ready for the documentary features and shorts panels that'll be tonight from their studio system. And these are old, well, not that old, but these are 35, and this is 35 and 70, right? So this will run 35 and 70 millimeter films, and then the one next to it will run 35 and 16. And so that's the way things are. Over here we have the 2 digital projectors stacked on top of each other that I told you about that allow for 3D screen. And on Thursday night we'll have Coraline and Up shown in 3D clips. So that's a first for us to have. This is all the sound panels that I was telling you about, where they can change various types of sound and playback of sound, and then they have an editing console in the back where they can put clips together on it. This is our little theater, which only seats 67, and this is basically for like meetings and for screenings or seminars or lectures, or much more small and more contained types of screenings. Like I said earlier, I'm also in charge of overseeing the design and production of the show program, and also this is the menu from last year that was slipped into the napkin at the governor's ball, and this is the design for this year. And then we have this is a gift that we give to people as they leave the Governor's Ball. As you open it, it's got the menu and lists all the items that you'll be eating and the people that are being honored. And then every film has a card with a picture from the film, and on the back a list of the nominees for that particular film. So this is the Academy Year in Film here in my hand from last year. And then the box is designed so that you can put your film in front and see it.
And, propaganda at the
exactly,
same time.
exactly. But again, this is last year's design, and I can't show you this year's yet. You'll have to wait until afterwards. But
Well, that was an enlightening tour through the headquarters here of the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences at 8949 Wilshire Boulevard. I really want to thank you so much, and if you want to send out any harassment to somebody back home, now's your chance.
no, they get enough harassment from me when I come back, so this will do just fine.
Very good. Thank you. You've been very gracious.
Thank you.